Hey guys, welcome to the Overnight Journey vlog number 39. Let me start by thanking Anita for making a donation today. Absolutely amazing. We were headed towards 2 days with no new donations, but Anita came through, made a donation, and I definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much. So with that donation, we have now raised $3,846 for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So that is absolutely awesome. I love that. We're 96% of the way to our goal of $4,000. We're still the top fundraisers for the overnight walk in San Francisco on May 21st. So we are doing well. Like I said, definitely want to keep the trend going of at least one donation per day. I don't even care if it's $1. So like if you're thinking about donating, maybe you're going to do $24 or something like that, probably kind of a pain in the butt, but you could donate $1 per day and just spread it out over 24 days. That way we don't go a day without a donation. Anyway, if you want to donate $24 all up front, go ahead and do it. Not going to turn it down. And again, all of the donations go to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. The link that'll be below this video goes to the donations page, and all the money goes straight to them. So definitely appreciate all of the support. What I wanted to talk about today, received a comment today or saw something on Facebook today, and kind of made me think about how regrets that come from losing somebody to suicide. And I've got all kinds of feelings and emotions and ideas and thoughts about the regret. When my sister died by suicide, then you immediately think, well, what if I had done this? What if, the last time I saw her was this? What if I had told her I loved her more? What if I hugged her more? What more could I have done? Did she get all of the help that she needed? I wish I hadn't been so hard on her and pushed her so hard. There's all of these regrets and thoughts that come with losing somebody to suicide. And, it got me thinking, I'm not sure. Actually, I know that those feelings are intensified when you lose somebody to suicide. And really, just when you lose somebody in general, you have some regrets or some things you may wish you could change. And maybe you don't. I mean, that's not always the case. But, I know that those feelings are intensified by loss, because then you no longer have the opportunity to do those things. So that's part of it. And then there's also the aspect of feeling like those things that you wish you did, or, the things that you think you could have done, would it have made a difference, and would that person still be here today? So there's a little bit of a difference there. Like my grandmother recently passed away, and, I don't necessarily have there was nothing I could have done to help her still be alive today. And for the most part, I'm pretty happy with where things were left off with her passing. I was able to see her. I was able to tell her how I felt about her. I know that she loved me. She lived a long life. But at the same time, I wish I had gone to visit her more when she was living in Indiana. She lived a long distance away, so we didn't get to see her as often as we would like. But I got to see, I have a lot of really good memories that include her. So there's those kind of regrets. But then losing somebody to suicide, there's kind of the regrets of, if I had done this, would they maybe still be alive? I guess there's similarities to, somebody who dies in a car accident. If only I had talked to them for 5 minutes more before they left, or, different things like that. So there's kind of those different regrets of, could I have made a difference in keeping them alive, or did I take full advantage of the time that I had with the person. And so, losing my sister to suicide, I've definitely had a little bit of both of those thoughts. And then there's the thought of, you do the best you can in the situation that you're in, and you may not necessarily realize until after you've lost that person. By losing that person, those feelings are intensified, and you're looking at it through the lens of that person's no longer here, whereas before you lose them, you're looking at it through the lens of, I'm just doing the best I can and living life the best that I can, and doing what you can. So I don't know. That's a tough one for me, to be honest, because I definitely have regrets. And, for a while I was telling myself that, there was nothing that could be done to have changed what happened. And that's not necessarily the case. There may have been things that could have been done. And that's not to blame anybody, not to blame myself or my parents or, my sister or anybody else. But, there are things that can be done to prevent suicide. She didn't feel comfortable talking about what was going on with her. It made her feel like she was a burden. So by lowering the stigmas and making people feel more comfortable about talking about what's going on with them, that can make a difference. It could definitely be easier for people to get mental health assistance in this country. There could be more mental health care providers in the country. We could be taught how to care for our emotional well-being just like we are our physical well-being as we're being brought up and in school and all of that kind of stuff. So it's definitely a complicated puzzle, let's just put it like that. So, just some thoughts there on the regrets. Don't know that I've really fully digested and thought about all of that, but those are just kind of some of the thoughts I've had rattling around today after seeing that on Facebook. So anyway, I'll leave you guys with that, and I hope you've had a good night, a good day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you for all the support.